Are we live?
Please wait.
Hey,
Hello.
Heyo.
we're here.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Fuck.
Am I the only one that gets like hypnotized by that intro?
No, you're not. Because I was sitting here
That-
like, oh, just go fuck around for it. What the hell is happening?
That
nope.
takes me back to my childhood, man. I mean, like, flipping the stations, really looking for something to listen to on the radio.
Nope.
Or my dad going back and forth to like the two stations that he liked, but they were in between. I mean, they were on the outsides of all the other stations.
Right.
You remember you used to have the buttons that you push and it would jump across the thing.
Yep.
You have to pull it out
Just
to set it
tweak it.
and then pop it back in. Dang, I'm
Right.
old. That's crazy.
Had the fucking hold the antenna just right. It's like fuck,
Mhm.
nope,
Oh my
nope,
God.
nope. There you go.
I-
Don't move. Don't you fucking move. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I swear I muted this ball game and I kept hearing it and I was like, what the hell is that? And I was like, oh, I didn't mute it.
Oh, well, there you go.
Well, how's life? How's life, guys? What's going on, Sarah?
Oh, taking my life insurance exam tomorrow.
Nice. Yitties. Clapping sound
Yitties.
effects. Clap sound effects. Are you ready?
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
did the, they have like, you do like 4 or 5 different practice tests and the last one, if you get a certain grade on it, they will guarantee that you're going to pass it. And if you, for some reason, do not, they pay for any retesting that you have to do.
Oh, nice.
And I got like, the first time I did it, my computer was being weird. So I'd try to click on something and it would like glitch it out and it'd click on something else. And then it would go to the next one. And I'm like, this isn't good. And so I quit it like
The machines
halfway
don't want us
through.
to be great. You know that.
Yeah, so I quit it like halfway through because it wasn't working and it wasn't putting in the answers that I was putting in. And so I shut everything down, restarted it, went back into it, and I got a 93, and then I got a 94, and then I got a 95, or 99.
Nice. Nice. Good
99.
job.
One on the last one.
Good job. So you ready?
I'm ready.
You're not nervous or anything, are you? Hey, what's up, Nick? Yitity. Good morning.
I'm not. Like, they give you 2 hours to take the test, and the longest it took me was 40 minutes.
You're not one of those. You're not one of those tests make me nervous people.
No, I don't care.
That's why you don't study. You don't got
Yeah.
nothing to lose. Fuck them.
I just like, I read through everything and I read through it one time only. And like at the end of each chapter, you have a chapter quiz. Kitty, I do not want to do this tonight. I'm sorry. You have a chapter quiz and then, then you do like, there's 4 chapters. You do 4 chapter quizzes and then you do a review exam that goes over all of that. And then you have a simulated quiz that's 100 questions and they give you 2 hours for it. And I did it in like 20 minutes.
Nice.
And then they do like a focused review that goes back into each one of those and you read through the section that you were missing stuff in. And then you do the guaranteed quiz after that. So
Nice. Well,
They-
good luck to
they
you,
make
sister.
it
I don't
really
believe in luck, but I know you're gonna be okay because I know you've been taking this seriously. So good job. Good
Yeah,
job
they
making it
have.
to this point, and not giving up on yourself.
yeah. And then as soon as I get that done, I start studying for my securities license.
Nice. That's what's up. You're gonna be rich in a couple of years.
Mhm.
Joe, what's
So
up
we
with
making
you?
Everybody money.
Yeah,
What's
Get the
up?
tea. Just
Make everybody money.
share some of it with us. Remember us little guys.
There you
Of
go.
course.
Don't forget us little guys. Well, what's up with you, Joe? How you doing?
I'm all right, dude. I'm all right.
Yeah, what's your deal, bro?
Well, fuck. I was out there Sunday. I was doing yard work, and I'm just sunburnt and fucking heat stroke, and I felt like a bag of shit all day yesterday.
Isn't that the same shit that happened to Sarah?
Yeah.
Mhm.
What the?
Yeah.
What's happening, bro?
It's hot.
It's hot as hell.
Fucking
So
hot.
why don't you
get out
guys
there.
wait? Why don't y'all
Get
wait
it.
until it gets to evening time?
Now you got to get out there because I was peer pressured. I was fucking peer pressured into it by my neighbors. Every single one of them. Dude, my whole street, to the left, mowing the lawn. To the right,
What's
mowing
up,
the
Mason?
lawn. Across the street, mowing the lawn. I had to
Thank
get
you,
out there.
Nick. Like they do. They make you feel like you've got to do it. Like
Right
my
then and there.
neighbor.
That
my
means
neighbor
y'all
on
looking
this
outside
side-
too much.
I didn't have a choice, man. I was
hear it.
walking into my house. I was at the park with my kids.
Oh Lord.
It's like, for fucking, God
Like,
damn it,
I can
Steve.
hear it.
Damn it, Steve, or whatever. I think
My
his name's
neighbor
Eric.
that-
Sorry, Eric.
My neighbor that's right over here, she's kind of like me. She doesn't want to do it unless she absolutely has to, but she's got a push mower. But this guy that lives on the other side of us has a riding mower.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he does our ditches and stuff for us. And there's this giant empty lot where our little community sign is right on the other side of my fence. And so he does our ditches and then he mows part of that. So then when he does that, we're both like, oh God.
Yeah.
We got to get out there or it's going to grow in uneven and it's going to look crappy. And
Yep.
then he's going to be out there in 2 days mowing it again. Like his
Yep.
little, like there was, before I went and got my mower, this guy was out every single day for a week. And I'm like, I know, my grass is getting tall. I'm getting a mower on Friday. Would you chill out, please?
When we lived in a house for quite a few years actually, and we were responsible. What's up, Mike? We were avoid the sunlight. Y'all looking outside too much. Close those drapes. Get some black blackout drapes. But we had
we got those.
we had the
we
most
got
raggedy
those.
lawn in the neighborhood. And like my friends would crack jokes. I was drunk, so I really didn't care. And in hindsight, it was pretty shitty. And I would have kept up the yard a little bit better had I had common sense at that time. But my neighbors get outside and cut the grass. I didn't give a shit, man. I look outside and say, "You want some lemonade? You guys want some water or something to drink?" Because I'm not cutting the grass because you guys did. But that's good. You know what? I had a friend even that said, "Your house looks bad. You got to cut your grass, brother." So I cut the grass. So the fact that you guys even care enough about the neighborhood and the community to get out there and do it when everybody else is doing it, that's good. So I applaud you guys for that. Good job. But what the fuck? You guys trying to fucking kill yourselves, dude? But how the hell both of you guys go outside and both get a heat stroke?
Well, I'm a fair-skinned person, like albino pretty much, and I don't do well in the heat because I had heat stroke one too many times from drinking.
Oh Lord,
I
have
sit
mercy!
outside,
This happens all the time.
Yeah, I get hammered drunk back in the day, and I'd sit in the sun. And one time I got it real bad, and so ever since then, as soon as if I'm out in the sun for more than an hour, I'm fucked.
What's it gonna
Even
take?
tonight, I went outside with my kids tonight after like when the sun was going down a little bit, and then I'm like, I'm just gonna take it easy. I'm not gonna do shit. Oh, here I am. When I'm outside, I gotta do something. So I'm fucking cutting branches off trees. Like fuck
Right
it,
now,
let's go.
just now when you went
Yeah.
outside.
like 2 hours ago. I was like, why did I do
Right.
that? That's a sickness.
It hadn't been
It's a
over,
sickness.
like-
you have a sickness
Yeah.
of going outside, even though
I
you know
do
you're
that
going to
too,
heat stroke
though.
out.
That's right. I
Like,
have to be out there.
It hadn't been over like 68 to 70 here for a while. So I was like, oh man, the weather's been so great. I can go ahead and go out and mow. So I got out there and like 10 minutes in, it was like 75 when I started. And I was like, it's okay, but this seems like it's kind of hot for only being like 10 o'clock in the morning.
It is.
Within
That's this global warming
Yeah.
heat. It leans on you.
Within an hour, it was almost 90. And
Yes.
the sun was just like my yard. There's trees at the front of the yard. There's trees at the back of the yard. There's one tree in the middle of the yard. If
Well-
you're not like mowing right there or at the back, you're like full sun
In the sun.
exposure.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
I was
but we
out
gotta-
there like it was
We got to do
bad.
better than almost dying just to cut the grass, guys. That doesn't
If
make
I had
any
a riding
sense.
mower, it would take me like 30 minutes. And I
If you
would
had a
not
riding
worry
mower,
about it.
then the same shit would have happened, except you would have passed out on the riding mower.
Yeah.
You would have went through the middle of the town and start chopping down people's babies and shit. So we could avoid all that. We could avoid any possible criminal case. No manslaughter charges. None of that. Go outside. Go buy a parasol hat. Look, everything in the goddamn world is on the internet. I know that for a fact now. Like
Now,
today,
what
I finally
What
realized
the
it.
fuck is a parasol hat?
Let's Google parasol hat. I'm gonna Google
It's one of
parasol
those
hat.
big are you talking about those umbrella hats?
Yeah.
Because I
But
got one.
but watch this. Look, you guys know I like to educate when I can because I know the people be listening. A parasol is the one you hold for the sun. The umbrella is the one to shield you from the rain.
Okay.
So that's why I say not an umbrella hat, but a parasol hat. You
Parasol
know,
hat, okay.
flex my skills a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, they cost. I see one that costs $2.90. Guys, I went to Google and I Googled literally parasol hat, PARISOL hat. The cheapest one is $2.90. The most expensive one here is called a wide brim hat. But dude, you guys need these. You do.
I got
If you-
one that comes out past here.
Did you have
That's
it on?
pretty good.
Did you have it on?
Yeah, you're fucking right. You know what? And I have a funny
you
little
need a better
sunburn because there's a mesh thing at the top, and this part was
Jeez.
fucking burnt on my head.
Jeez, we got to hurry up and get rich,
See,
guys, so you can get somebody to go outside and do this for you because I can't
Right.
lose you to heat stroke.
Oh no, I love that yard.
Like
Fuck
when I
that.
did it, and then I wasn't feeling good. Like it didn't seem like it was hot because it was windy. So it didn't seem like it was as hot as it was.
That's
it was
how
hot.
that's how it gets you.
And then this last time that I mowed it, because that's the shitty thing. Last year I had to mow 3 times because it was dry as shit. Everything was dead. If you think I water that football field back there, you're out of your
No,
mind. I'm
that's a
not
lot of
dealing
water.
with
Fuck.
that. So I don't water it. So last year. I
So
only
is
had-
it brown or is it just naturally lush if you don't water it?
It's actually pretty green most of the time. There's a couple little spots that were just like weeds and they turn brown, but everything else, it stays pretty green. And we've got these weird weeds that have really pretty purple flowers on them. And so those start popping up in there, but like 3 times.
There's a
all
name.
summer last
There's a
year.
name for those. Farrell's here. Farrell, what's the weeds with the purple flowers that grow on them?
There's some
Are they
pretty-
weeds if they grow flowers
Yep.
though?
Oh yeah.
Really?
We have like 3 different types. There's some that are like kind of tall and spiky and they have like a bluish purple.
Yep.
And then there's some with a really vivid purple that have really big petals. And then there's teeny tiny, like real pale purple.
I can't remember what the fuck they're called. I've seen
It's
It's only one weed I know about,
Ah.
and it's
No,
only
they,
green. Well, that's not true. Sometimes it's purple and blue too, and red and
no,
orange.
they're not lilacs. These are weeds, not flowers, for sure.
What's an
Uh,
example of one of the names of a weed that has purple flowers?
I don't know.
Farrell?
I could Google
You
it
would
and
know.
find it, I'm sure.
Kush
But,
Mountains. Sometimes
Yeah.
sometimes Kush Mountains has some purple flowers. It
Yeah,
depends
they
on the
do.
grade, you know.
Yeah.
Weed definitely flowers. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
No,
Farrell.
but yeah, the last time I had done it, you know, it kind of tricked me, and that's where I screwed up. But this time when I went out to do it, I knew it was hot going out. So about 30 minutes before, I took 2 or 3 different tank tops, soaked them in water, and threw them in the freezer. And so then when I got out there and it started getting hot, I just went and grabbed one of those, and it was awesome. Like I felt great. I got a little bit sunburned, but not bad. But I felt fantastic. I was still tired as shit because it's like a 6-mile walk by the time I'm done.
What you got there? Look at that thing.
Ooh.
Well. Just let's try not to heat stroke out anymore, guys.
No, that's done.
Yeah.
What do you got there, Tony?
I'm gonna just some coffee, but I want everybody to see Tony's teas. I gotta maybe I'll start making some parasol hats.
They do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I probably don't have access to that kind of stuff, but
You know
everybody,
that.
it's hot everywhere. So everybody, please be safe out here in the sun. And at my job, they had several protocols for heat stroke, and I knew what the protocols are because they really would say it all the time. Like, if this happens, if that happens, you know, do this or do that. So there was points when I was like, man, I don't feel like doing shit today. I'm gonna act like I'm kind of having a heat stroke, and I'm just gonna go inside and chill today. But I didn't, and the reason I was gonna do it is because I didn't know anybody who ever really had a heat stroke. So it's kind of like, that shit's not real. I'm gonna go ahead and use it as an excuse. But I'm glad I didn't because you guys both actually suffered from it, and now I kind of feel like an asshole.
Oh, hey, look, I found one of them. One of them is henbit, which is a member of the mint family.
We talking about different types of heat strokes.
No, the weeds.
Yeah.
I'm back to the weeds.
Back to the
You had
weeds.
that Maui Wowie heat stroke. Hell yeah.
There you go. There you go. All kinds of thistles and ivies. Yeah, for sure. That's right.
Yeah, one of them
Smart
is
motherfucker.
henbit.
Purple is, yeah, probably, man. Brian, what's up? Thanks for joining us.
Oh, some of them actually are flowers. They're wildflowers.
Wildflowers. Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, the rest of them they're different kinds of weeds. But one of them is a member of the mint family, which makes me feel a little better because my daughter swears it's honeysuckle and she eats it all the time. But it's a mint.
Fair enough.
What's the wildest animal you guys have interacted with in the backyards?
Snake.
Did you see it or did you interact
Yeah.
with it? Like, did he see you too and it was like, yo, what's up? Yo, what's up?
No,
I'm gonna
he
go
ran
this way if
away.
you go that way, and we could just leave it like this. All right, it's cool.
I think it was a snake. I'm really not positive because it was like brown and looked like it was probably a snake, but I didn't see it before it saw me. So it like did this little into the really tall grass on
As
my
it
neighbor's
should.
side of the fence.
As it
And I
should,
was
you
like-
evil ass human. I'd have ran for my life too.
Snake
Like,
just
I
pulls a
wasn't
fucking
sure.
knife on you.
Like I wasn't sure whether it was a snake or whether it was a large lizard, but either way, I wasn't
It's
gonna
the same
find out.
thing.
Well, and then I was
Yeah.
like,
Same
well,
thing.
lizards have legs, and I'm okay with that.
It's a fucking Komodo dragon
I'm
just
cool.
chilling in the back.
All
Dude,
of
if
those
a Komodo
things.
dragon was chilling in my backyard, I'd be like, "What's up, buddy? High five. You have
No,
legs."
no, you wouldn't.
Those things
I'd
are
be
poisonous,
fucking-
and those
yeah,
things will
dude.
take you
They'll
down.
kill you. They'll rip you to.
I was
Those
still
things will
more
take-
okay with that than I would running across a snake of any kind.
Now
I
I
don't know.
understand that. I understand that because there's two things, and I'm not gonna knock on wood because I don't have superstition like that. But I sort of refuse to get killed by a snake or by fire. Now fire is a little trickier, but if I'm awake and I'm able, I'm gonna get away from that fucking fire. I might not be 100% when I get to my destination. It may only be pieces of me left, but I'm not gonna let it take me down. I understand
Exactly.
rather dying from a giant dinosaur versus this little snake that I could grab and snap or stomp on if I have to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
I
I've killed a snake with my. I've stomped on a snake to death before. I've killed a snake.
Good for you.
Does that count? No, it's not good for me. I was a savage. Is that considered bare hands? If you step
That's-
on a snake in your Timberland boots till it
I would
dies,
say yeah.
that's killing it with your
Yeah.
bare hands.
Did you?
I
Was
think
the
so.
boot on your foot, or did you take it off?
No, it
and
was
put
on my
your
foot.
hand and start.
Oh,
I-
would've been
no,
better
it was on my
hand,
foot.
but
I stomped
okay.
it. I stomped it, but I mean, like stomping it to death sounds really bad. I'd rather say I killed it with my bare hands. It sounds more natural.
Yeah. I support it. Like I think it counts. No, like see, yeah, that's my thing. Like snakes don't have legs. That thing shouldn't be able to chase me. Like that shouldn't happen.
Or
It
grab
does
me.
have legs, though.
Yeah.
You just can't see them.
Snakes don't have legs. Snakes
Fuck
have
that.
strong abdomen muscles, and they go.
But they walk like this.
Ugh.
That's a
They have
snake.
little-
This
they have-
this
Yeah.
this guy could catch me and take me down. If he comes for me, because these are claws. These are claws.
That's
He
that
has a
little thing
beak,
from Jurassic Park.
the heavy
Yeah.
tail, all of that. He can take me down. But this guy,
No.
and that's all he can do. Is
Exactly.
this? Get the fuck out of here, man. If nothing else, you're about to have a hell of a fight on your hands, but you're not taking me down.
See, like the only time that I would, like even like, can you imagine like running across an anaconda?
No.
That's not
That'd be
fair.
fucked up.
That's bullshit. It has no legs. It's bigger than me, and like that's not fair. I don't like that.
But you can grab it. Like an anaconda, I'd be really freaked out, but I know that it can't grab me. So as
Are
long
you
as
sure? Because I think they're pretty fast too.
they
And
might
it
be
could
real,
like-
they might be fast, but as long as you can't grab me and hold me, then I can move around to a point of advantage. As long as I don't get in front of your face, as long as I keep moving around you, and you're a snake, I'm a human. I refuse to be outsmarted. I might be outpowered. I might be out abilitied in the jungle or something, but I got my wits about me. So, but like a bear that got hands and feet and stuff, nah, man, I'm out. That bear's gonna rip me to shreds. I'm not even gonna try to go at it with a bear because he can grab me if I try to run. Bring your ass back over
Did you
here.
see that video of the lady that like the bear was trying to climb into her backyard? It was a 17-year-old girl. The bear was trying to climb into her backyard and her dogs were all going nuts. So she goes running over there like shooing her dogs away and pushed the bear off her fence.
She pushed the bear?
She
Wait, look.
pushed a bear.
He landed on the other side of the fence and really didn't go anywhere. So he kind of stopped like, wait, did she push me? He's like, yeah, man, fuck this shit. I'm out of
The bear
here.
was like, what?
She's looking around for her dogs all crazy. The bear's like, yeah, I'm out of here, man. This broad's crazy. Because she ran out the house fast, too, like somebody's trying to get her kids.
And she was scooping up her dogs on the way back, like running. And I was just going,
Wow.
Holy fuck, that is crazy.
Sarah, would you do that for your animals? I mean, I don't think she made a conscious decision. Of course, it was an
no, I
adrenaline
think
rush.
she
It
just
was
went boom.
Yeah,
Now,
Ow.
she's
what kind of bear was it?
It was
a
It
fucking,
was
it was a big ass real bear. It was a bear that
Yeah.
would have destroyed her face with
Okay.
one swipe.
but I'm talking like a black bear. We're talking like a fucking
It was
Kodiak
brown.
7
It
fucking
was a big
foot
brown
7,
bear.
800. Okay.
You know
you
what? The,
could tell it was young, like it wasn't, a big, it
Yeah.
probably wasn't like an 8-foot
Okay.
bear.
Yeah.
but
So she
It was
pushed a
a
child
younger-
bear. She pushed
a
a baby.
child
a
bear, a
teenager
child bear
bear.
that was bigger than her.
An adolescent
A
bear.
teenager bear, yeah.
That thing could have easily turned
Like
around and
young
swiped
adult.
one good swipe across her face. That would have
Yeah.
been it.
Oh,
man.
I'm saying that's fucking crazy. But
Yeah, she ran out there and she
Like that
pushed it.
bear, it was probably at least her size. Like,
I'd say a
but it
little bit
wasn't
bigger.
yeah, it wasn't an unequal like field there. She didn't push a cup,
yeah, it was just
but
slaps a baby bear. Fuck you. Get out of here.
Yeah, she was
Goodbye.
crazy as hell. I was like,
Yeah,
wow,
that-
man, I'd have locked that door and start praying for my animals.
yeah.
It depends
God, I used
on
to
which
love those
animal.
fucking dogs, man. Good luck, boys.
If you
It
guys
depends
make it
on
back,
which
I got some
animal.
treats for you.
Yeah, just shaking the bed. Come on.
You know,
Like,
yeah, come on, survive, motherfucker, survive.
You want some bacon strips?
They be begging for their life trying to get away from that damn thing. It wouldn't get me though.
See, like if it was Sally, or if it was my black cat, I think I'd do it.
Yeah.
And
You-
yes, I'm basically saying I have favorites. I absolutely have favorites.
Okay,
because
so you
this
said
one
do
that's
it.
right here is pissing me off.
You said
But,
do it. So let's break down the do it.
Okay.
You would go outside to save them, or
Yes.
you would charge into danger unconsciously. Well, I know you would do that for your dog. So you would go up against a bear for them?
For those two, yeah.
For one of them.
And for like the babies, like the little ones, I would do that. The big ones, if you can't get your ass up a tree fast enough to get away from
Yeah,
it, like the
that's-
cats, like the cats, I'm kind of like, they could probably mostly do it on their own. But the little cats, I would be like, oh wait, no, we can't have that, because I would cry for days.
Well, that's a good animal mama.
But,
That's a good animal mama.
But like the big dog,
Well, hell, after all these years of me feeding you and you a big dog, you supposed to protect me.
That's right.
Exactly.
You go get the goddamn bear
You
out
go
the
kill
yard,
it.
man.
And see,
You
he would,
boost
like,
me
I-
up the tree. I'm fucking jumping on your...
I don't think I would have time to get to the bear before he would get to the bear. Like and if the bear got him, then it would just kind of be what it is. But I think he would run out there faster than I could to protect me. But the smaller one, like the small animals, I would be like, hey, no, come on, like. And that's like, she had little dogs too, so I get it. Like they have no chance. Like that bear would have eaten them whole.
Yeah, man. Fuck bears. Fuck wild animals, man.
Is that... Nicole, is that true that Akitas are bear hunters? That's fucking cool.
Those little dogs.
Oh, they're big. Fuck, those are the dogs that Nicole breeds.
Akitas.
They're pretty big. Akitas.
They're bear hunters. Like they go out and look for bears. Red face, black bear, teen mom. Sure, she's coming. That crazy ass lady. I wonder what she hide. I don't know if weed would make me charge the bear or be more suspicious of the situation. Because on one hand, I got the paranoia, but some real good weed, man, to make you feel like, yo, I could do this.
I got this.
And you go out there, yeah, shit go slow, and you really finesse the situation instead of fighting the bear. I'd have gone out there. I would have calculated where the dogs are, and I would have thrown something to distract the bear. See, I'm high now, so that's how you know where it be working. And then I would get the dogs, and once everybody's safe, then I may go outside and fuck with the bear. Maybe with a stick,
With a stick.
With a stick. If I got my ring on, I need some footage, man. Let me go hit it with this mop once.
They attack bears and keep them trapped for the hunter. Some attack. That is fucking badass.
Yeah, that is.
They don't give a shit. That's why they look so pissed off all the time, those dogs. They fucking hunt bears. Good for you. You got a whole pack of bear hunters, man.
Hi,
What's up,
C?
C? Hey, how you doing, C?
Good morning to you,
early
C.
morning for her.
That's very early morning, C. You gotta go back to bed for a while. The morning show's not till 11. Sarah's not on for 25 minutes.
She came to say hi to me.
Yeah, well, yeah.
There you go.
How about
Tony,
that, guys?
Tony C. There you go.
She came to say hi to me because that's my friend.
That's your friend.
Yeah, she published one of my interviews on
yeah,
SLE.
Damn straight. That's good.
And we always chat. And you know what? I don't know who's listening or who's watching, but shout out to all the people I talk to in the DMs. Because I mean, the tweeting and the posting on Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff, that's cool. I do that because whatever. But I really have meaningful interactions with people in the DMs. I help people or they help me. We talk about stuff. So, just shout out to anybody who's, if you ever had a real conversation in the DMs, it's all love.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hey, hey, girl. It's a tea. Now, look,
Okay.
today's the first day in California that people aren't don't have to wear masks anymore. But I didn't go anywhere because I haven't started my journey yet. I haven't started. I've been on vacation.
Yeah.
Took some
Well,
time off. But no, but California, they don't have to wear masks anymore.
Cool.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting to.
Do you think though that some people might still?
Well-
I noticed you asked, and a lot of people were saying that they didn't go without it.
Look, that was what I was gonna say. So I posted that online. I don't know if I posted it on Twitter as well. But everybody's like, I'm still gonna wear my mask. And I started to say, I did on Facebook. I think I responded, wow, I can't wait to go outside tomorrow. And I just kind of left it at that because I don't want to be a jerk. And some of them are probably watching and listening now, but I'm going outside tomorrow, do what I got to do. And I am not wearing the fucking mask. Dude, I'm not putting on a mask ever again unless I really, really have to. And it's not a complaint of it being uncomfortable or being a inconvenience or anything like that. But it was just such a thing that I'm over. And I'm like, when everybody wants to keep on wearing theirs, and I understand, but I'm fully vaccinated. I assume a lot of people are vaccinated, at least enough to where we should all be okay, but I'm not wearing my mask anymore.
Yeah.
I see some people say they're never gonna stop wearing a mask. And I'm like, why? Because you don't get a cold anymore?
That's what I've heard some people say. It's like, fuck, I haven't been sick since I started wearing a mask. It's like, yeah, for sure. Me neither.
Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
have.
Caught a cold?
I've been sick like crazy. Well, and I would go home every day with migraines because, like our masks, the ones that they got us were really, really good and they sealed really well. So you were just rebreathing your own CO2 all day. And we was like rotating to the back so we could take them off for a minute. And I would go home with horrible headaches and just feeling awful every single day. Now, once I started working from home and I was only wearing my mask, like to go to Walmart or to do stuff like that, then it wasn't, it didn't bother me because it wasn't like an 8 to 12 hour day with the thing.
I'm wearing that thing for like 9 or 10 hours in a row. I'm like, no way. I got to take this thing off. I can't wait to take it off.
Yeah, see, I could see that. I never had to do that. It would just be like pop into the store or whatever, indoors, anywhere here type of thing.
I would put that thing on at 7:50 and it would be essentially, I take it off for lunch, of course. And when I take like a 15-minute break, but essentially from 7:50 to 5 o'clock every day I had on a good mask because they're trying to make sure that we're safe, whatever the hell that means. That was terrible. So now that you said that, Joe, I never really thought about the perspective of how often I wear mine versus other people who just would wear theirs to go to the grocery store or to go run some errands for brief moments. So then I could understand why they wouldn't want to take theirs off. I'm going to take mine off because I have it on all damn day, breathing that CO2, Lord have mercy, smelling my stank breath. Breath with an F.
Well, like you said, though, if you're fully vaccinated and we believe in the science and it does what it's fucking supposed to do, then you're good to go.
I believe in the science and the religion and God. So I got faith in God and I got faith in science. So I'm straight.
The whole thing. Yeah, you're good to go.
I don't
you
understand
got the best
why,
of both worlds, brother.
I don't see why a lot of people don't have that same perspective.
Well, some can't have one exist and the other.
Yeah,
can't have it in the same house, brother.
That's it. But you know what? And my kids share the same ideologies I do because those are my kids, and we've never gotten into any real deep conversations. But to me, it's the same thing. I can't see science without God, and I can't see God without science. Yeah. Maybe that's why I am the way I am, and I am who I am, because just in the middle of that is where everything exists to me. So my faith in so many different things is strong because I believe on both sides of that. Like I'm like, that vaccine, absolutely give me the science because God's gonna make sure I'm gonna be okay regardless. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, me and you talked quite a bit about the vaccine back before it was even a thing they were rolling out. And
yes. That was like our introductory topic. We're the vaccine experts. I'm surprised we didn't get banned on the internet.
You guys are all welcome. Yeah, we know everything about the vaccine.
We did. We were giving a lot of education out. We were giving a lot of education and informing people.
Me and you both said it's like, I'm going to wait in the parking lot for a bit. Everybody can go inside, but I'm going to hang out. But, so.
And I did. I waited for a minute. Yeah. I waited for long enough, I think. But then again, that's just that faith.
Did you do the Johnson? You did the Johnson & Johnson, right?
Yes,
so
I did.
One and done, right?
One and done. I had somebody, I don't remember who it was, and I know nobody meant any harm, but I got so many, like, hey, I hope you don't die type comments. And I'm like, that kind of thing never even crossed my mind. Somebody on Facebook said that their aunt got it and they literally put down a list of the things that were wrong with the woman or whoever. And I was just like, wow, that never even crossed, that stuff doesn't even cross my mind. I got my vaccine and went back to work because I don't, just because the things are going to happen, they're going to happen regardless, man. And it's nothing that we can do about it. There's no reason to live in a state of stress or worry. Just do the best that you can to control it.
That's right. And I'll tell you, my mom, she has a number of health issues. She's got rheumatoid arthritis and a whole bunch of immunocompromised things like that going on. And she got the vaccine. She was fine.
Yeah.
She's fine. If she can get it, fucking anybody can.
She believes in the science, and there's nothing wrong with believing in science. People believe in so many different things and refuse to see when something is for humanity. Me and my daughter were talking about the vaccines, and she was just talking about people that don't want to get it. I said, well, let me be very clear here. You've already gotten vaccines. You're 7 years old, and you've gotten like 5 or 6 already. She said, I have? I said, yeah, absolutely. It's a plethora of diseases that were wiped out because of vaccines. That's what happens. It's just that they didn't have the internet when they had polio. It's different.
Smallpox or fucking tetanus or fucking whooping cough or fucking any of that shit.
Now we all live in the same room and we share the same information immediately. Yeah, all
measles,
of that.
Shit.
A bunch of diseases that have not wiped out people in our family for a couple of generations because they were vaccinated. Yeah. So I believe in the science, but I also believe in God. So I marry the two, whether it's right or wrong.
Well, good for you, because not a lot of people do both.
I can't help it. I cannot help it.
But it seems there's always someone's drawing a line. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, fuck science, God, or fuck God. So you could have both.
I'm like, wow, look at the scientists that God gave us, you guys. You know what I'm saying? If a man invents a vaccine to help us, wow, look at who God put on the planet and didn't turn into a spider or a rock in space, or a mountain goat or somebody who we couldn't understand. But he gave us this man to help us move forward. So you're right. I guess I never thought about how deeply it is that I see both, but I always have my whole entire life. And I never knew if that was good or bad, but I can't help but see it.
I think it's good. Morning, JB. I saw you here, buddy. What's up?
JB.
The man.
So what else is new? You guys see anything crazy on the news that caught your eye?
No.
Fuck.
I did, however, see the greatest. Okay, if you guys don't follow, there's a Instagram page called Drunk People Doing Things.
I'm gonna follow today.
Oh, it is hilarious. But I saw the greatest video and I reposted it on my own Instagram. It was on TikTok, and it's these two girls and they're yelling and screaming at each other, fighting. And the girl was like, "It was a fucking joke. I didn't really mean for you to go in with my dad. He's like 45. And I was like,
oh my God. What the hell?
It's the greatest thing I've ever seen on the internet. She was losing her mind. And the other girl's like, I didn't like, she didn't even, I was like, what do you even say to that?
There's nothing you can say at that point.
I was like, what?
That's these pranks. They think everything is a prank, but clearly she doesn't know any 45-year-old men because I'm 45. You better not send that girl in here. I'm still young and strong. Don't send that girl in here to play no silly games with her life. She mess around and get pregnant and fall in love and won't know what to do with the rest of her time. She should have known. Look, her friend was mad, but she should have known her dad better. Like, because she know. If your dad fucks your friend, you know your dad been fucking your friend since you grew up. That's not anything new.
Yeah,
that's nothing new. Now you want to play a prank for TikTok. She got that ass TikTok all right.
There you go.
Yep. Like I was going, why would you even make that joke? What that's like that whole, I saw a meme one time. It was like, tell me not to do something and I'll do it twice and take pictures. And this girl took that very seriously.
Jesus.
Like I can't even, like, I wouldn't even be mad at the friend. I'd be looking at my dad like, what the what is wrong with you?
And then no matter what you say, every time you look at him in disgust, he's going to look at you like this. You shouldn't have sent that baby in here to play games with me. I got all the pacifier necessary. That's one thing though. My oldest kid is 20. She has adult friends. She's had adult friends for a while, but a lot of fathers are vouched. Maybe it's the switch sets when your daughter gets a certain age, but she gets to a certain age and you're kind of like no longer attracted to, younger girls anymore. Like it's a physical thing. Like you don't even see them as I see my daughter in every young woman I see. Older women, like auntie age, that's different. But the young girls, they all look like my daughter. You know, and you still babies. You're still little kids to me.
Yeah.
I couldn't bone any of my daughter's friends. I couldn't. That make me feel like Chester the molester because they're all still kids to me.
Yeah.
Now her mom's friends are different, but that's not what we're talking about. And I'm married. I'm just saying that as a sample, as an example.
That's an example.
You know,
What's up with the cats?
Oh,
I have so many.
I got a cat story because most of
Sarah doesn't know anymore. There's so many fucking cats here.
most of the
even
time
know.
you guys had the cat stories. I got a cat story for you
Oh.
guys, especially since we
Alright.
didn't meet up last week.
I do have one real quick one. You guys
Go
remember
for it.
when I said that one of my cats was missing and I hadn't seen her in like 3 days and
Yeah.
I found her in the tree?
Yeah.
Well, she's weird because either she wants nothing to do with you or she will chase you around the house swatting at you until you stop and pet her. Like she'll like jump on my bed if I'm standing at my dresser doing something and she'll like headbutt me in the ass until I turn around and pet her.
I love
And
that. I love that headbutt.
She was like sitting there headbutting me and then she bit my butt to get me to turn around and pet her. And I turned around, I was like, what do you want?
She
And
wants
she
some cakes.
rolled over, she laid down, she rolled over, and she went like this, so I would rub her belly. This bitch is pregnant.
Oh,
Is what?
She
Pregnant?
is pregnant.
no.
My
God
cat that
damn it.
disappeared for 3 days is pregnant. There are gonna be more fucking cats here.
Jesus, you've got like 75 fucking cats in that house.
There's 9. Most of them, like they've all started. You know what's great though? Here's the great part. When it was still nice and cool, and I would just open the back door and leave it open.
Yeah.
All the 3 kittens, like the smallest kittens, they started going outside. And there's a little tree that has all kinds of. It's super green, very beautiful, healthy tree. There's vines running up it. They live in the tree now. They come in at night. And in the morning, their mom will come wake me up at like 5:30, and I go open the door, and she goes outside with her 2 kittens, and then the one that Jack found when I was mowing. All 3 of them just follow her outside. They go straight over to that tree. I'll look outside every now and then. They'll be playing in the grass and chasing bugs, and then they're right back up in that tree, and they stay there all day long and come in at like midnight.
That's
Wow. You
So
think they
that's
can teach
4
that trick
cats
to my
out of the
son?
house. I wish I could teach that trick to my son.
Let's try. Let's work on that
Climbing on the
together.
roof.
Let's work on that together.
Let's work on that together. You can get them to go hang out outside in trees. That'd be cool.
I wish. He does climb one of the trees that's out there, but he never tells me when he is, and then I can't find him and I freak out because I think he's going to be back on the roof again.
And he never will tell you. Yeah.
Nope.
No way down.
Nope.
No. He did, however,
Jack attack.
he did, like, I'll tell this real quick, and then we'll hear Tony's cat story. Of course, Lionsgate put their new single out, and my kids were, they love it, of course. But then they did that drum playthrough video, and Jack, I have a ton of old drumsticks from concerts, and so Jack went and got in my box that has all my drumsticks in it, and then went and got his little Tykes picnic table and a stool and all my pots and pans. And for a week and a half now, for about 4 hours a day, all I hear is ding, 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 ding. Alexa, play this song. Ding, 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 ding. Hey, Mom, will you put that YouTube video on again? Yeah, buddy, I got you. And it's just hours and hours at a time. And then he'll get mad because he's not playing it the way that they're. And I'm like, well, you don't have a real drum set, dude. Like, and you're 5. Like, you'll get.
Yeah. Give yourself a break. Yeah.
One of my friends was like, how do you listen to that for hours at a time? I was like, he's not breaking anything. He did break one thing, but it was an accident.
That's my kid, though.
Yeah, like he, he's not breaking anything. He's not hurting anything. He hasn't, he can't break the pots and pans with the drumstick, and he's trying to learn something. So have at it. I don't care. I will go stay in my room, or I will come in here, and I can't hear it that well.
Yeah. That's funny. That's
So
positive.
what did Mr. Crazy Tony? Yeah, exactly.
You
I was
could
like, let
see.
him do whatever he wants.
What's your Mr. Gray story, Tony?
Yeah, what's your Mr. Gray story?
Oh. I don't know if it's Mr. Gray or sex education. It's up to you guys. But so woo. Shout out to LA Cannabis Co. It's the male cat gets spayed or neutered.
Neutered.
And they say you're supposed to neuter your cat so it doesn't start spraying on stuff in your house, right?
That's right.
Mhm.
Guys, go get your fucking cat neutered before it starts spraying on stuff
No.
because it stinks
Yeah,
and it's hard to get out of the fabric.
it
And the
definitely
cats
is.
get all weird. So from what I see, the cats get horny, and then that seems like ejaculation to me. I don't know. They say they're marking their territory. I don't
Yeah.
know, but he did it. I don't know. I don't know. We was like, hey, what's that smell? I don't know. Let's find out what it is. And then it's this big furry bean bag that he made his little. That's his spot. Yeah, hell yeah, it's his spot. He marked the shit out of that territory. And it smells bad. So he did it again after he did it the first time. We had to wash a whole bunch of clothes and scrub the floor and all of that. So he hasn't done it since then. I'm not sure how often it happens, but I want to warn all you guys because I love you and I care about your well-being and your happiness. Take your goddamn cats and let the doctor do whatever he's going to do to that dude's balls or whatever, because that shit is bad.
Mhm, it's not.
Yeah.
It's bad. Say,
I feel
oh,
like-
go and get the cat neutered. La la la. Oh yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, you should. It's really important. La la la. Okay, I'll do it. Said, nah. How about this? Yeah. Now what, motherfucker? Good lord. Good lord. Do you need to take a shower? What the hell is that onion smell?
What has happened? Yeah.
Yeah. No, I just always have like female cats. And then, if one of them has kittens, we find homes for them or we do whatever up until this most recent batch. And I don't even know why we did, but they're all outside now. And they're like they chase those little lizards that got, like that one lizard that got in the house the other day. They chase
Yep.
those around the yard and stuff. And they chase frogs and
Do they
everything else.
eat the lizards?
One of the bigger cats will kill them. They don't eat them though.
Yeah. Oh man,
But they'll kill them.
you should encourage them to eat them. Just like go full savage, guys. Y'all outside chasing shit.
That would cut back on the fucking food bill for 9 goddamn cats.
Ooh.
I don't know that they will eat them, like, because I don't know how many times last year, how like cats will bring you like a mouse when they kill it, and they'll, they want to show off, or they actually think that you can't take care of yourself.
Yeah, they're like, look,
You do.
this is what you should be putting in my bowl, you asshole.
Like there were several times last year where like the bigger cats would kill the lizards and bring them in the house and drop them at my feet, and I would get sad because they're really pretty little, like they're real fast and they're real pretty. They're like a turquoise and a teal color.
Not fast enough.
No, not fast enough. No, they're not. They can get away from the lawnmower, but they cannot get away. And Jack caught one in a water bottle the other day.
Yeah.
I'm sure he did. They're not
He
fast
tried.
enough.
That
No way out of this
grabbed
bottle.
it. You know how lizards can shed their tail?
Uh-huh.
So the lizard shed its tail trying to get away from Jack. Well, he caught it in a bottle and he took it outside, and I told him, I was like, okay, well, let it go and it'll be fine. Well, I was mowing and he was scared that the lizard would get hurt. So he scooped it back into the bottle and closed the bottle and put it in a tree. And he didn't tell me till like 3 days later. That poor lizard baked to death. Like
Oh, yeah.
that was, it was not, I was like, Jack, you didn't poke any holes in the bottle? And he was like, no, I didn't want to hurt the lizard. I'm like, he can't breathe. And he was like, did I kill him? I was like, no, buddy, no. He just died.
Well,
Damn.
his heart was in the right place.
Yeah. He didn't want me to mow over the lizard, but he killed it. So,
God bless him.
but yeah, they would bring me those little lizards all the time last year, but I've never seen them eat them.
Mr. Gray won't pass the threshold of the front door.
It
He
took
would
my
not go
mom a
outside.
cat, like, she's 4. She didn't start going outside till like 6 months ago.
Oh,
He will
really?
not go out there. He's a super house cat. He's like, what? I'll pick him up and snuggle him and keep him close to me and walk to that door. And as soon as he knows he's at that threshold, he's like, what? Fuck you.
Like,
And
no.
we'll slither out. I'm not fighting. I'm not scratching. I'm just out this motherfucker. You're not taking me outside every single time. And we have a harness that I want to put on him and take him outside because I would like him to see outside. These animals are stuck indoors for like the majority of their life. You know, I'm like, look, man, you can go outside and look at the birds up close. You can maybe chase one a little bit. I'll run with you. Let's just go outside. And he's like, nope, not me, bro. I try to get him outside with some treats. He's like, nah, not happening, man.
When I lived in the city, I'd let my cats run around outside when they were younger. And I had a fucking 20-pound cat. And this guy's a fucking street fighter, man. Like, you just know it was him beating the fuck out of the area cats.
That's crazy.
He's the king of swing. He's fucking like 10-0 in cat fights. He was crazy. He'd
That's
fight
crazy.
dogs for fuck's sake. He didn't give a fuck. He's like more like a panther than a cat.
Yeah, my black cat loves to go, like, he's all about it. As soon as that door opens, you'll hear him running, and he's little too, but you can still hear him coming. He just comes hauling ass through the house, and he's out that door. And then a little bit later, he'll jump up by my window and be like, hey, I'm done.
Hi, let me in now, thanks.
Let me in, thanks. That is the best cat ever, though, because he'll stand and put his paws like on my leg if he wants me to hold him, but he won't jump on me and he won't get his claws out ever. He'll
That's
do it
tight.
to kids. He
Yeah.
won't do it to me.
Yeah,
So the other
Mr.
day,
Gray
I was
treats me
sitting there-
different than the kids too. They be like, Daddy, how come he's not doing that to you? I'm like, because he knows. Because he knows he's not gonna do that to me.
That cat knows what's up, but
Yeah,
he was,
he's like, he
standing
knows.
there.
He knows who
I was sitting there
feeds
and I was doing
him.
something, and he was standing there, and he was just staring at me, and he had his paw, and I was like, "What?" And I'm petting him, and he's just looking at me, and I was like, "Do you want me to pick? Or do you want up here?" And he's just kind of looking at me like, "Yeah, bitch, come on, pick me up." So I picked him up and set him in my lap, and he just sat there and was watching the screen and was watching everything I was doing, and then he just kind of laid over and went to sleep, and I was like, "Oh."
Do you guys have a cat noise? What's your cat noise to call your cat?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
You don't have one? I know Joe
fuck
doesn't have
off.
one.
I
Joe
say,
says,
hey, fuck off. No.
Joe says, cat,
Yeah.
get in the
I
goddamn
do this.
room.
I just go like this. than
Joe
that,
says, come here, goddammit, and everything inside the house comes into the room where he is. And he's like, no, not you guys, you.
It's not that far off, yeah. There's
I
usually
can
several
imagine that.
times in this goddamn cat. Yeah.
The most effective sound at summoning every single living being in my house is the sound of me walking into the bathroom.
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice. That's funny.
That is a
She's
surefire-
awake.
It is nothing.
Get her.
Oh, look, where's she going? She's going down the hall. I bet she has to pee. Let's all follow her.
Let's
That's
all go.
funny. That's funny.
Like, it is nothing to like turn around and be like, there are 4 cats and 3 dogs sitting here, and then here comes Jack, like, hey mom, what are you doing?
Jesus Christ.
Tending to my flock.
Yeah. Now go forth.
Not
Yeah.
not trying to pee. Like, no, not at all.
You'll start peeing in bottles. That's what men do. You got a house full of too many motherfuckers, you start peeing in bottles. You learn your lesson after a couple of times and not being able to get to the toilet. You keep you a jug somewhere safe. That's what men do. You better get you squat aim. I'm telling you, sister, it'll change your life. Then you don't even have to go in there. They won't even know you're awake till like 11:30, dude.
Right?
You just outsmart everybody. Let Jack take care of me, but they'll be okay.
That's what-
Jack's a
No,
smart
we don't
kid.
want that. We don't want Jack to be in charge of anything.
All right, you got to go to your next show. We holding you up.
Oh, yeah. No, we do.
All right.
Huh?
So guys, check out Tony's tees.online if you want some cool merchandise, some changing things up. I got a hat store too. Not gonna give you that plug, but when Joe gets his hat, we're gonna talk about it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear that every show we do when I get it. Thanks to you, JB, all you guys for tuning in, Brian.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you guys.
everybody.
We appreciate you guys.
Cool.
It was
Love
fun
y'all.
having that many people here tonight.
I haven't seen C on here before. Maybe she has been before, but
Right.
if you have, I'm sorry. If not,
I told you guys she came to say hi to me. That's
That's
my
right.
friend.
There it is.
I ain't taking credit for nobody else though. Hey, but you guys have a good weekend and be careful, okay?
Yes. See y'all later.